reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Semifinal game.
Texas
fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field first today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is a team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up the 4th down now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
timeout, Ohio State.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's wide open. Look out. He made the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're into that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. It's the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job aiding up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, you talk about drama to start this game. These guys drive the length of the field. Third down, they come close to getting it in. And now we're at fourth down. You're on the road trying to set the tone. What do you do?
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it. Fourth and goal from the 1. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Returner looking to make a play here. The coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So Texas's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast, and the defense has got to be aware.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass. It's Wang. It's a great catch on the sideline. What an effort to stay in bounds. Punty ready to boot it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were able to punch in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. As here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That's how you finish a play. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held together a positive drive here. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Dropping back, Twang. Quick catch over the middle. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Try and muscle for the first down. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
On the play. 4th down. There we go.
Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? The Longhorns will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive. Now they're set up at their 40. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
He hands it off from the gun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes keep the football on the move. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Ohio State. Kirk, he hung in there a long time, stands and delivers a touchdown strike.
Yeah, he showed incredible toughness there in the pocket by letting the defender come right into him, not affect the throw, and he gets rewarded with a score. That's how to lead an offense by example.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's hauling in way downfield. Touchdown, Texas, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Here comes a handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense really clicking. Might have to try the extra point. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. 9-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense. Let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First play of the drive here coming up. less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. He's got the 40. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's dropped. A crucial play there on third down. Brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Moves out of the pocket. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The shotgun running play call.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Takes the handoff again. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
35, Texas.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. This will likely be the last play of the half. Sticking with the running game, fighting him off. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
The swarm by the defense. Second down and goal. Really trying to punch it in here.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
They line up on 3rd and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Wang. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough at the 25-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
It's a shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. He make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
42, Texas, 14.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Bootleg looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Back to pass. It's Wang. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. First and 10 in enemy territory. They mix it up for the run. Gets the first and still running. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense is really threatening now. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The tight end makes the catch downfield. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. The Longhorns are in the red zone now. Off the play fake on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Looking to scramble. Another sack. This defense on fire.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Trapped again in the pocket.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Tackle is made at the 24. Third down coming up.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on your mind, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. To throw, it's Wang. Checks this down to the running back. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
Personal foul. Rookie kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum for the defense. Make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And they'll give it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Picks up 3. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down after that running play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Spot in the net. It's mistake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Play action here on first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Let's get set. Second down play here.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. QB keeps it himself.
This is why they're in the playoffs, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The offense now looking at a third and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. To the air, it's Wang. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. He'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Longhorns are in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass complete on a crosser. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Ohio State, Texas. Texas.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Grinding away with a running game. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Tailback takes the handoff again. Crosses the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Point after, up and good. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Makes the catch downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quick throw to the left side. Wide open downfield. Tackle made to the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. The pass is intercepted.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receiver in motion now. Now they'll run it on the toss. Moves the ball up to the 30. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship.